Don't say anything. But I think we're live.
Oh my God.
That sounds like a mistake.
It is. It really
Gosh.
is.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the SSOS. I am the Game Master, Flip Boysley. And,
What?
Oh, yeah. Hi. So we're going to do some more of this part, I don't know.
This one shot. Part 3 of 1.
Part 3 of the one shot of the Universe Ball Anthology, the SSOS, as our team of space lizard thieves is attempting to steal the interdimensional fuel from the space cruise ship that rescued them from their dying planet to save their dear old mom. And things may have gotten a little weird. We'll have people go around and just kind of introduce themselves, who they're playing. And then we'll recap a little bit because it's been a couple of weeks, and then we'll go from there. So first up, let's see on the overlay. Dan, you're right next to me. So I'm going to...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm playing our cat burglar, and things have never been weird, ever. No, not never.
That's
I
very
steal
true.
things.
Yeah. You steal things, and you have a bag, right? Or a sack. What's it?
Yeah,
full of?
yeah. It's just full of cats.
Oh, okay. Just full of cats.
You know,
Sometimes
isn't
they're
that what
helpful.
they're normally full of?
Yes, that is.
When you burgle cats, that's what you got a sack full of.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
True story.
They
I
just
feel like
go
it
around
checks
and
out.
rob, people of their cats. That's me.
Liberate.
Liberate. Okay, that's fine. All right. Let's go to Jake.
I play the con man. First name unknown, natural facial hair unknown, because he can grow facial hair at will.
And it confuses people. They don't know
Yes.
who you are. Yes. A lizard person that can grow facial hair.
Every time they try to describe somebody involved in some crime, they have to describe a different person.
There you go. Perfect. All right, let's have Chuck. Why don't you go?
What? You're skipping Joe?
I can't get to Joe.
You're going all over the place, man.
I am going all over the place.
What the
It's
fuck?
chaos.
Oh my
It's
God.
Chaos.
Well, I am playing Ralph, the wild card. I have the ability catchphrase, which I have not yet remembered to do. I have
perfect.
pants, so as a skill, so I can pull people's pants down. And I have very seductive feet. They're very pretty, just like in real life. And finally, the most important skill is I have a 3D printer ass, so I can just pop a squat, 3D print anything you need, and I even have ass hands to help, like, give, support to the whatever I'm making as I shit it out. I also have a shirt possessed by the ghosts of very responsible people. And I really think that for this session, I need to take them a little more seriously. So to prove it, Ralph is going to commit himself to speaking in a more respectable, tone of voice. So I say, Ralph is going to be Christopher Walken's all night. It is nothing you can do about it.
Oh my.
Oh my. I can't do Christopher Walken's really well, but
But you can
who fucking
do
cares?
A little foghorn, leghorn.
Little foghorn. I can't even do that. I say. I done ran up
Sanders?
behind that skunk and grabbed it by the tail and... Oh, you're not talk about throwing animals into trees, are you? It's not appropriate anymore. Fucking Christ, April, why did you
Hey
tell
Joe,
me to
why
say
don't you
that?
go?
I tend to tune you out after a certain
Holy
point.
fuck. I don't appreciate that one in the slightest bits. How goddamn
April's like,
dare.
I don't know what you were talking about as she dials for PETA.
Fight me, PETA. I have
Hey, Joe,
living
who you
dogs
playing?
that can actually fight you back.
I am Joe.
Yeah.
I'm playing Gilroy the Brain, who's a psychic.
Now do it with a Boston accent.
No.
Perfect. Nailed it.
All right. And what lesson did you learn in like the first episode? Do you
What
remember?
lesson did I learn?
Yes.
I know what lesson he learned. No
Don't
sex
put everything in
the
one stack
champagne
because I
room.
might get it swapped by eating food.
That's true. Yes.
I don't know about another thing.
Did you have anything else to add, Chuck?
No, I'm sure
Okay.
I'll throw out lots of shit all over the place. So you can just keep doing what you're doing, and I'll chime in when necessary.
All right. And finally, we have April. April, who you playing?
That sounds like a mistake. I'm playing Marvin. He's the new guy. He gives some bomb-ass shoulder massages. I can talk. But he also has venomous spit, and he can blind people if he gets it in their eyes.
That is very true. That is very true. All right. So after some discussion, I think we cobbled together where we left off. Is that you have reached the sky pool deck where people are swimming through the air because it's the sky pool. But
That's
also
fucked up.
others are. Yep. But people are also like jealously guarding like the lounge chairs, like the folding chairs and whatnot that would be by a normal pool. There's something called the God Spa that some of you are investigating. There's also the mood tanning booth that I believe Marvin was thinking of investigating. And then some of you had convinced some others to try to get into the God Spa because people are like, you don't want to go in there. And I do believe that you had glanced in there and seen this stately fellow. Just absolutely stately. Let me just pull him up here.
Hurry up.
Oh, where is he?
Come on, pull it out there, boy.
Look, I don't perform.
Whip
well
it out
under-
there, John.
I don't perform.
Whip
well
out
under
the old
pressure.
fella.
I'm just saying. Like you're just making it worse. It's really not impressive. And then I will do that. And you
That's
might have to go
granny.
go down to number 11, Officer Trunk.
Area. Oh, that man looks.
Oh yeah,
deranged.
he's
right.
a little.
I remember that.
That's a very nutsack looking chin.
That's fucking chin. I hope I never get described that way.
I mean, like it's
Crease.
It's like it's a
chilly.
chilly December night, and he's walking out through the snow bare-assed, and like everything's like, I'm up here.
And there are robots in there. You do see them.
You're
and
welcome,
they've got,
Joe.
like,
You're fucking welcome. Don't judge me.
huge rubbery mallet hands that are, you're guessing, built for intensive massaging.
I seem to recall I was sneaking in
You were
across
trying.
the ceiling.
Yes, you were sneaking in.
Did we make a
ceiling.
We did, because I threw that one fucking
Yeah.
guy in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
That dick.
You'd also met the old man who is playing shuffleboard, mind shuffleboard.
That was Joe.
Where if you grab the shuffleboard
I did
stick,
that.
it moved your perception of reality to the puck as it moved, and yeah. So yes, that's
Like
where we
drone
kind of left
racing.
off. Yes.
Odd racing.
Yes.
Just say it. All right.
Copyright Defenders of Cobalt. Suck it, Lucas.
Right.
No, it's Disney's now. We can't do that.
Suck it, Disney.
Oh no!
I'll fight you, that damn mouse.
Bring it, Mickey. All right. So,
fucking
yeah, it is. All right. So, who wants to go where, what first?
I want to go mood tanning.
You want to go mood tanning? Okay.
I do.
All right. So that's what Gilroy would like to do. Ralph, what are you doing?
If I weren't already sneaking.
You can always sneak out. You know, it's up to you.
No, we're committed.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, now, if you combine the words mood, tan, and booth, it produces a new word called moneth. But I'm not going over there. I am watching in this strange beady off mallet room to see what happens with Sneaky Sneak Man on the ceiling.
All right. Where are you watching from? Did you go into the room?
No,
or
I'm
are
in the
you-
door. I got my foot blocking the door so it won't close, so I can eyeball it in with my peepers.
All
And
right.
I even 3D printed out some binoculars. They ain't got lenses, but God, they make me look awfully smart.
They do.
Might I
indeed.
suggest 3D printing a doorstop so that you don't damage your overly seductive feet?
Holy shit sticks. First off, I'm going to print off a $5 bill and then a doorstop. And I'm going to say, this is for you there, new guy. One of these days, I'm going to learn your name. You are a champion and a scholar. And I will give you the Ass 5 and put the doorstop in the door so I can peer in with my binoculars.
You know, I'm actually going to give the new guy, April. You may have a free advantage on any roll that you can use one time.
Thank you with that
Hell
big
yeah.
brain of yours.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. Is it just turning into Ted Lasso? Maybe
Yes,
I should go
sure.
Ted Lasso. Listen now. We're going to go and kick that ball. And they're off on the wiggly fields over there. I ain't even know what I'm doing with this accent anymore. Who the fuck cares?
All over the place. It's fine.
Dan, just
Indeed.
join with me, man. Come on, come up with something.
Like Dan is in the mix, so I want to we'll hone in on Dan, but first I want to find out what's the con man doing.
May I interject for just a moment?
Sure.
Chuck, you didn't put an announcement in the Discord.
What the fuck? I got it
No one
typed
will
up. Watch
know.
this. I
That
don't even have
explains
to
some
type
things.
anything. Just right here. Enter button.
Kabam!
Because I done
Kabam.
forgot to hit enter. How fucking dare I?
Hey,
Yes, I
folks,
said
we have a
send now.
dis-
God
there's
damn
a
it,
Defenders
Discord.
of
Do what I
Cobalt
say.
Discord, where theoretically we post announcements when we're streaming and
Who
stuff.
the fuck knows? I mean, what even day is it anymore?
Time zones
Friday?
are weird in space.
Time zones are
Fucking time
very
zones. They're circular, I think. It's like
Who
my
even
favorite kind of
times?
jerk.
Oh. All right. Time for me to go now.
weird. Did you have a career outside of this, Dan? You don't now. All right.
You don't now. Dan
do
and I work
apologize.
together, so if
No,
I get
it's fine.
fired, then I'm taking him down with me.
Jake, take it away.
I wish I could. I'm going to interrogate the mind shuffleboard fella. And when I say interrogate, I mean have a friendly, leisurely conversation with him about the people who run this ship, and
Okay.
like the captain.
All right. Sounds good. And then Dan, you are, or a cat, I should say. You are sneaking in.
I actually rolled it last time.
You did, yeah. So I'm not having you roll again. So, and you rolled super well.
I did
What
it
do you want to
good.
do while you're in there? You basically see that dude from the picture, and he's just in the spa getting massaged. But like, there's robots with like these big malady. You're guessing they're massaging tools of some sort, but these appear to be, and maybe reprogrammed for some other purpose. They seem to be watching the door. You're amazed that you managed to sneak past them.
I actually don't even remember why I came in here at this point,
I think it was
but
just
there
because
was
everyone,
something
like,
to see.
It was just because everyone was like, you don't want to go in there.
That's right. Yeah, everybody said we shouldn't, so of course I wanted to.
And the guy in the spa does not appear to have noticed you.
I guess I'll, look around.
All right. Da, da, da. Go. All right. So these massaging bots are massive. Like they're like twice as tall as like an Adobean. They're just huge robots. But again, they have not seemed to notice you. And they're very quick, very, very quick. But what you do see is it's a decadent marble floored spa. And yeah, these robots have these giant ribbed mallets for hands. And you see them like they put them near his shoulders and they're just like, and yeah, that appears to be what you see. You do see that there is like a some sort of device or something hanging around the neck of the guy that's in the spa. You're not sure exactly what it is, but if you give me a perception check, you can perhaps get some more information.
I will do that. We decided wisdom, I think.
Mm-hmm.
6. That's a pretty good roll for me.
Yeah, that's a good roll for you. It's a bad roll for the game system, though. So yeah, you're like, yeah, it seems otherwise, quiet. You do hear the guy in the sauna. He's like, "Hey, close that door! It's getting drafty in here." And like some of the robots come and like, just kind of like go to like, shove your door stopper out of the way there, Ralph.
Nope. Can't allow that. That door stop's there for a reason. I grab a robot and I suplex the fuck sticks out of him.
Okay. Let's see here.
Unnecessary escalation is the name of my game.
Absolutely. Sounds like a plan.
I forgot I had a -1 modifier for strength. I might regret this.
Yeah, I think you will.
When you go to lock your hands for the suplex, your hands don't know which hand to lock with.
So you can...
That's true. I got so many now.
You can give me an attack roll.
Is that just strength?
Over here, it's actually dexterity based.
Oh, shit. I am fantastic at dexterity. Look at that. I knocked it out of the park with an 11.
Let me just double check something.
Highest number I ever seen in my entire life. I don't even have enough fingers to count that high. That's Chuck, though, not Ralph, because Ralph has enough fingers to count his son.
Well, yeah, it's all the extra hands.
That's true. Don't forget the ass hands.
It don't. No one could ever forget the ass hands.
I always win at pat a cake.
Wait, so do you
Take
wear
some of that.
assless chaps then, so that they have like free range of motion?
Seem to have forgotten that the first thing I did at the beginning of this adventure was to take my own pants off. As it sings in the classic rock song, I'm free. Free ballin'.
Okay.
That's definitely the
All
words
right.
that they sang.
It is
Heck,
spot
yeah.
on. Copyright me. Fuck it, whoever you bands is.
All right, you hit there, Ralph. Go ahead and roll your damage. Don't
Holy
forget
shit.
to apply your strength penalty to this.
What? I don't know what that is.
What are you attacking with? If you
I'm
click on your
suplex.
attack
Oh, it's
tab.
unarmed. Shit sticks. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this. It's the 11, so ignore that, even though it's a way better number. God damn it, you were supposed to roll damage. You son of a biscuit-eating
I
sea
think you
cow.
just have to manually roll the damage.
How fucking dare
using the
you?
dice tray.
That is
I know.
incorrect. That is actually a 2 because I unmathed very well.
Oh, I'm glad that you did. So yeah, you take a swing and you take down this giant bot.
Wait a second.
You
I
managed to
think
take it down.
Popeye just walked through my dining room. What the hell was that? Oh,
Was
goddamn.
he eating a can of spinach and had gigantic forearms that
He had the
kind of-
walk and I had the scowl.
All right.
I don't know what that was, but I'd hit it.
Is it cryptid?
It might have been.
It was a cryptid.
The sexy
April
Popeye.
was. She said
Watch
he was a
out.
cryptid.
I was wondering, how did Popeye get all the muscles in his forearms and like nowhere else?
Spinach.
As
We're
a
not gonna-
sailor, holy shit sticks, Tyler
Oh
has
my
arrived.
goodness, the muscle has arrived.
There he is. Oh, I don't. I need to adjust a little bit. Just swing things over just to the left. Tyler,
got a
what
view
the
of my
fuck sticks
chest.
was that?
Hey, you want to see my
The
breasts
best
again?
entrance
Oh, I'd love
ever.
to see them titties again.
Hold on. You want to see Sammy's butt too?
You know what? If we're going to make it a,
It's
bring
family
it on to
fare.
Pound Town. Bring it in.
She says not for free. 10 gift subs though. We'll think about
That's the
it.
point. We need
10 gift subs. That's an awful big price. I was going to offer positive thoughts and prayers. Or what if is them weird people that do when people get like cancer and shit?
Onlyferns.com/defenders of Kobold.
Only. Well, I'm not on OnlyFans. I'm on OnlyFeet. You got to remember, I got them pretty ass
I
feet.
said only ferns. Okay.
Only Ferns. I didn't know we had a
Okay.
plant
Only
store.
Ferns.
Shit, Ashley's going to
Why
be so
don't
excited.
Defenders of Kobold? We have a channel dedicated to frogs. Why are we not on onlyfrogs.com?
Is that a thing?
I'm
I
sure
don't
it
know,
is.
but we could make it a thing. And I'm sure
There's a
it's
part of me
not.
that like wants to go open it up, but then I remember that one time somebody opened
What
up a
was
random
that?
website and their browser crashed.
It
Yes.
was the
Get rebooted.
the weird fucking dolphin blowholing religion
Yes.
that I tried to Google up
Yeah,
on
yeah.
a stream and it crashed my entire computer.
Oh no.
Listen, you got to do what you got to do. It doesn't matter what
do.
day of the week it is.
What in the fuck is going on behind you, Chuck?
Oh shit, it's Mothman. What the fuck?
There's the Babadook.
Oh, it's the Babadook. Holy fuck.
Gonna get taken.
Someone call the
Oh my
Ghostbusters.
gosh.
What are you hiding back? What are you doing back there, woman? Good lord. Fucking grocery shopping or some shit. Ow.
Is that Amy back there?
Grocery shopping
It
in that
might be
ass.
Amy. Who knows? We kept making that joke on Wednesday. You missed it because Alex was there. So every night joke was a Congo Amy eats ass kind of joke.
No, I hate y'all for
We
that.
still need
so
to find out
much.
what the ASL.
Oh, I forgot
signals
to
are for
Google it. April, you know a lot of shit. How do you say in American Sign Language? How do you say the phrase "Amy eat ass"?
No.
Oh God.
You're thinking about it. You might know it.
I am thinking about it. I'm trying to think.
A-M-Y-E-A-T.
Well,
Stop
no, because
that.
oh God, now you're making
A-S.
Stop.
Amy eats. Oh
Shame
God, what
on
the
you.
fuck is it? Ah!
April's almost got it right there.
Shame.
Because it's so long. You're making me use brain cells I've been drinking.
You only
They're
got two left.
non-existent.
I know this is a toll.
All right.
Holy shit.
Ashley smacking for me.
Nah, she can't hear you, thank goodness.
Yeah.
All right. Goodbye,
right.
lady. That was my wife,
after that-
everyone. She's a fucking
Wait,
cryptid.
now you've got me second guessing.
Lives on my couch, eats my food. Well, she's pretty, so I let it slide.
So
Where are we at, Tyler?
Oh, this is roll 20, right?
Nah, it's
What
Forge.
happened?
What the
No.
fuck are you doing with your
Oh
life?
god, okay. Wait, this is the one that's in the different forge, though, right?
It's in John's
Yes.
Forge,
Yeah,
not
okay.
Chuck's
My
Forge.
yeah.
It's like a different kind of pineapple club altogether.
That's right. It's the same
Ooh.
place where I store my Pathfinder 2 game.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's goblins in there. I like it. Just like
Universe
Amy,
Ball
them goblins be
Anthology.
goblin.
There we go. Ew.
They be trying to be goblin.
They be trying to be
Some hot
goblin. There is a
longshanks.
poor, unsuspected knight that we
Oh,
gonna open
say
his
he's
ass up like a
unsuspecting.
can
He
opener.
seems-
I think at this
He
point he
seems-
suspects.
Yeah, he's very aware. He's very aware. It's like, how do I tell them no without having to kill them? I don't.
Listen, I would have done across that line earlier. I would have been like, nah, y'all gotta fucking go. Like meteors fall and nukes explode.
But it's a goblin game. It's supposed to be chaos, just like this one.
True story, bro.
All right,
That
Taylor,
was
are you
very
in?
Ted Lasso.
I'm here.
All right. The muscle has rejoined the group.
Holy shit sticks. I didn't know if
I'll
you
let-
knew, but I'm Southern tonight, so you better be Southern too.
I don't know about that.
Fucking shit.
Terrible.
That's a good
Just
try.
Terrible.
Y'all.
Good job.
So-
Knew you could do it.
Try saying rural.
Roger.
Roll.
So, all right. So, Ralph, you take a swing and take down this
Oh, that's
bot.
right. I'm suplexing a robot with hammer hands.
You
Oh.
suplex the robot with hammer hands.
2 points of damage.
All right. You seem to disable this robot.
Holy
But now they're-
shit.
But now there are 3 others converging on your location.
Fuck. That was a cool thing. I was going to go 3D print some handcuffs on this thing, but it looks like I got to run.
Okay,
So I make like a tree and vanish.
because that's what trees do.
Yes.
Okay.
I make like an American condor and vanish. How's that?
Mm,
Painful,
Extinction.
too soon.
but so anyway, hi. If there's any new people to the stream, welcome. So
Oh, we scared everybody off, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
we did.
yeah,
People who are
Something.
here are glutton
or
for
they've
punishment,
stayed,
and I
don't know.
fucking
in which
love them
case,
for it.
welcome. All right. So one of the bots gets to the door, knocks the door stopper out since you left, leaving Kat in this room alone. But so far, no one has noticed you as you're just clinging to the ceiling, watching this man in a watching this person in a sauna, and you hear him mutter something about Toby. He seems to be almost weeping.
Toby.
Toby.
Toby. Do we recognize any Tobys?
No, not Tobeep, but Toby.
Okay, dang it.
Tobey.
Well, I'm only here for whatever things he has, probably, I think. You know, I am here to steal after all. So it looks like he's only got one stealable thing.
He does.
Guess I'm gonna have to steal it.
Okay. Since it is around his neck, I am gonna make you do a dexterity roll at disadvantage.
Boy, well, that means I've got 2 opportunities to do a terrible job.
You can do this. I believe in you. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
M fucking VP
All
right
Let
there.
me take a look at his numbers.
if it's considered acrobatics for some reason to steal from him, I can add 2 more to
All right,
it.
you managed to snag this item away from him. Are you looking at it right away, or are you just gonna grab it and like try to leave the room?
I figure we'll just grab it and try to leave the room.
All right,
That
give
way,
me
when
another.
it goes off and blows me up, it'll be funnier.
Sure, give me
I like it.
another dexterity roll.
Holy
there we go.
shit.
All right, you managed to get out of the room without anyone spotting you.
Wait, I'm sorry, you stole something off of his neck and then escaped without anybody seeing you?
I did. This
He's
is
a
very
fucking cat burglar.
undan-like.
What do you
That's
expect?
terrifying.
I
Yeah.
would like to point out, those of you not paying attention to Twitch chat, you are missing out on a very fun time. I just made an amazing submarine joke, and everyone needs to appreciate it.
I do appreciate it. I
Thank
was
you.
reading it.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Very good.
Your sense of humor is really sinking, my dude.
Hey, there's another one.
Oh.
Oh yes. So, going to the others who are outside, some of you had said you were, actually, Jake, you were talking to the old man at the shuffleboard court. Anything particular you're going to ask him about?
Eventually, I want to steer the conversation towards the captain's fears.
Let's see if he knows anything about the captain. I haven't really had a chance to see the captain. Matter of fact, nobody has. We've heard his voice over the intercom, but I don't know anything about the man. I'd like to know something about the man. I like to keep my eyes and ears peeled on people of power. So, but yes, I don't know of anyone or know much about the captain.
Well, maybe by the end of the night, we'll all know a little something about him.
Perhaps so. Perhaps so. Well, thank you for chatting.
I believe my friend is trying to suplex a robot. I'll continue this game later.
Is that the one with the seductive feet? Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I remember.
Quite
Remember,
shapely.
studying up on him.
Put those
Very-
fucking grippers away.
Well, he's got hands
You're
on
welcome.
his butt now.
That's a freebie
That's-
stream. More cost bits.
We're well aware of his proclivities regarding the feat. So, yeah. I mean, my higher-ups did not believe he was a threat, but I told them if he ever got his hands on a 3D printer and fitted up his butt, there'd be trouble. And
I
here
don't
we
know
are.
what you're talking about, but it resembles me.
If the shoe fits.
If the shoe fits, stick it on up your butt.
That's a pretty large shoe.
I hope so.
You know what they say about large shoes.
What?
Big feet?
Large socks?
There you go.
Or big Crocs, because you don't need socks with Crocs.
That's true. I got my Crocs right here. Y'all want to see them?
Just remember, they only sell Crocs
Just
in
throw
one
them up there,
size.
Chuck. Yeah, we know you're going to do it anyway. Okay, there we go.
I can't see them.
I
They're
can.
camouflage. They blend right the fuck on in.
You
What a
need to put a foot
goddamn
in that
day
and
is
make them
this?
visible.
John, what happened to this game? It was so serious
don't-
first session.
Yeah, it's so serious.
Very
So
serious.
serious.
Tyler, hurry
Very.
up. Say something smart so we can save the day.
I see a tanning salon. I want to go to the tanning salon.
Oh, shit.
You
You're
want to
going
go
there
to the
with
tanning
Joe.
salon? Anybody else going to the tanning salon? I believe Joe or Gilroy
Yeah.
was.
I'll
And,
skedaddle over there.
All right. So you go in, and the escalators leading up to it don't work. You have to actually walk up the stairs.
How did it?
And this neon room is a tanning
I'm
booth
gonna
that
stand on it for a long time until somebody else nudges me and tells me how what I'm supposed to do.
do. Just stand there waiting for the escalator to go. You're like, is there a button? Or don't
Smash,
be like
smack
don't-
the side of it real hard.
don't
Just
be like
come
me
on.
at work and press the button for the floor that you're on when you're trying to go up a floor. The
I would
elevators
never
are-
do that.
Yeah, elevators don't seem to like that. Anyway, so yeah.
They're just confused.
Yes. So this neon room is a tanning booth that dyes people into the color of their mood. It is populated by a rainbow assortment of Adobians lying underneath bright, colorful lamps. In the center of the room are a group of red, snarling Adobians surrounding the only blissfully nude yellow man you immediately recognize as the last leader of your planet, ex-President Dahlia. You know this because Ralph looked like him for quite a while ago, and I see Chuck shooting at people with a Nerf gun.
Got my
If it were
eldest
not-
right in the goddamn ear. Perfect shot.
If it were not for the 5 service
damn.
robots currently patrolling the room, the Adobians would certainly be kicking his ass. Those that are in here can give me a perception check, which is a wisdom check. Go ahead and give me a wisdom roll.
Just flat wisdom.
Yep. All right. So Marvin and the muscle have definitely noticed this. The brain has not. You see on the back wall is a chart indicating what color of skin correlates with what mood. Red means anger. Yellow equals bliss. Blue is sadness. Purple is fear. Green, nausea. Pink, love. Orange, jealousy. Clear, inadequacy. And then turnt, which is a color commonly used on Adobe for fast food advertisements, means lonely. And also Borplo, which is a color commonly used on Adobe as a gimmicky filter in art films. And it means arrogant.
I liked it.
I figured you might.
Was there like a dial on the wall? Like how do we do this?
You just go in, and then depending on your mood, that is what color
okay.
spray tan you will receive.
Oh. I'm gonna-
Also,
Okay.
you also see that on a seemingly empty chair, there is a blinking red light. Some sort of like little. If you've seen the IT crowd, it's just like a little black box with a blinky red light on it, and it seems to
Oh,
be
they have
sitting
the
on
internet in here.
on a seeming. Yes, they do. There's a seemingly empty chair that it's sitting on.
I like how you said seemingly empty, so I'd like to go check out the seemingly empty chair.
Sure. How would you like to check it out?
Well, I mean, there's a box sitting on it, right? So if I walk over and just kind of like, I'd like to examine the box first and make sure there's no light.
Sure. So you go to like reach and touch the box, and you're like, ah! As this woman just kind of like gives out the startled response, and you feel squishy, flesh squishy. That you're pretty sure there's a person who might be invisible, like sitting on top of the box.
Oh, they're on top. Okay, wait.
Didn't you say see-through was inadequacy or something?
Right. Okay. The first thing I'm gonna do is like hands up, be like, I'm so sorry, these aren't mine. They've got a mind of their own. They're kind of new. I don't have control of them yet.
Sure. Give me, oh god, what is it? Personality, charisma? I forget the stats. There's only 4 of them, but charisma, yeah, that works.
I'd like to use my advantage on that.
That sounds like a great idea.
A non-natural 20.
Nice.
Perfect.
That's a better.
She's like, oh, I'm sorry. I just not feeling myself today. You hear from like this disembodied voice that's right in front of you. I just, and now, you know, I just feel so sad. I don't know. What's the point of getting up? I mean, the plant's dying. Nobody notices me. Nobody cares. I just want to lay here and just, you know, lay here.
But like, here's the thing. Think about it like this, right? Mm-hmm. So like the planet's gone, right? Yeah. So, and a lot of people are gone too. But here's the thing is like, you can just start over. You can go somewhere where no one knows you. No one knows your name. No one knows anything about you and just start over. You can lie. It's okay. Who's going to know the difference?
Give me a charisma check.
I should have saved that. Reroll. That advantage.
Because, you know, we are already starting over. Nobody even notices me. Just.
Did you even give him a chance? Did you reach out? Did you know, because like it's a two-way street, my dear friend. Like,
give me another charisma check.
That's a 17.
No, I suppose I haven't. I guess. I guess I could.
How are people ever gonna notice you if you don't put yourself out there? And much less, I can't even see you right now.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I was burping. She gets up and she goes to the to get sprayed again. Well, you hear like a movement on the chair, on like the like, you know, folding chair. You're guessing she got up. You can't really see her, so but yeah, he's like, I'm gonna go get sprayed again, and people are gonna notice me, and people are gonna like me, and I'm amazing. And you hear footsteps leading away there, Marvin.
Beautiful. I'm gonna go for the box.
All right, you grab this box, this device with a blinky red light.
Sorry, I'm also looking up how long. 1993. Yeah, I was barely even a thought at that point.
Did you exist in 1993?
I did not. That was
Holy
shit.
What
was that? 4
I
years?
I was making a goddamn joke. What, 4 fucking years? Holy shit.
Wait, hold on. Let me math. Yeah, 4.
Oh my god.
I gotta do some math there. So I would have been.
Wait, what?
10 plus 4 years. I don't know how much that is, but.
What year did you say? 93?
93 is when Cheers went off the air.
I would have been 14.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say I wasn't as old as you because you're older than I am, John. But the real question is, how non-existent was Joe at that point in time?
93.
1993. That came before 1994.
I think my parents had met.
God damn.
To be fair, I'm not sure my parents had met by 1993.
That's another question, Tyler. I always presume just your level of maturity, like you're older than what you are, but I don't actually know how old you is.
Oh, I just
He's
turned 30
21.
this year. I just turned 30 this year.
All right.
Everyone on
So-
Defenders of Cobalt is 21
That's right.
Until they hit
Just
40.
every year.
Not me. I'm old as fuck, and I'm owning that shit. Look at these gray hairs creeping through my beards.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I ain't there yet, but I got a little patch coming up, and I'm like, I'm gonna die of this shit. My wife is like, if you do, I will murder you in your sleep.
What color are you going to dye it? You should choose something fun like purple or pink.
Nah, I don't want to do any of that stuff. I don't want to stand out that much. I want to do like, I don't know what I want to do.
At one point, I did dye my beard purple. And yeah,
I mean, you
came
got
out very
them
purple.
strips, right? I mean, you might as well take advantage of that.
My moth wings, as my daughter calls them.
Oh shit!
That's great.
Oh gosh.
I would actually like shave it off, but she's like, no, Dad, you need that. So, mood tanning booth, you're done. You probably, has anybody else got anything else? Does anyone want to get mood tanned?
I do.
You do? All right.
I'm going to slather myself in oil and jump in.
Great. What's your mood like there, Gilroy? What emotion are you feeling right now?
He's probably feeling timid and inquisitive.
Okay.
I don't know if that
would
maps onto
say-
anything there.
I would say that you will wind up being blue for a little bit of sadness. Timid
Okay.
kind of runs with sadness, I think.
Good.
Yeah. So you are now a blue scaly lizard person. Tyler, you said you were going to jump in as well?
Yeah.
All right.
Oiling it
How's-
up and flexing and
How's your
trying to
mood
show
doing?
off to everybody.
Okay.
Either you said one of the colors was like cocky, right?
There's jealousy, inadequacy, lonely, arrogant.
Arrogant. Let's go with
All
that
right.
one.
So you are the color Borplo.
Yes. Borplo.
Yes. Borplow. Borplo. And I will win the spelling bee with that.
BORPLOW?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hang on a second. We do have a question from chat.
Yes.
Advantage on the next roll. John, I'm stealing your fucking thunder here, and I apologize for that. I really do. But
He
this is a
doesn't.
question only for April and Joe, and you can't Google this shit. Who shot JR?
Oh, I know.
Who shot JR? That's the only question that needs to be answered. JR.
It's JR.
All right,
Joe's
that's
like,
it.
"Jay,
No advantage for either of them. We knew it.
The baby. The Simpsons baby.
Nah, that was Mr. Burns.
Ah, shit.
Mr. Burns
O.J.
shot
Simpson?
JR?
No,
no.
that was. Who was that? That was. No, no one shot OJ.
No,
he
no,
done
show-
stabbed
show
that
me.
white lady, but that's all right. She was rich.
What's terrible is he can now just be like,
It's
I
fine.
did it. And no.
Well, I mean, he wrote a whole book
He
about
did
it,
write
but,
the
you
book.
know.
Yeah,
If I
yeah.
would have done it, here's how
Just
I did
take away the if.
it. Yeah. Why is Ashley being mad at me?
anyway,
Talking
yeah.
shit on people? All right, Tyler, who shot Jay? Oh, you already gave me the wrong
I have
answer.
no idea.
Oh,
That
that's
show
fine.
is-
We'll move on. It was from the TV show
Wait,
Dallas.
Is this show?
I knew that.
There has been discussion of one day doing a Dallas RPG.
There is
I
Birds
thought you were
asapparently
asking
got
about
that
like
shit.
an actual
I would-
assassination that happened.
Yeah.
Nah.
Soap
The
opera
assassination
RPGs,
of
I
JR.
think that's the
Oh, this
future.
was a
yeah.
trick question.
What do you mean? It wasn't a chick question. It was from a TV show. Who shot JR?
Mm-hmm.
More importantly, Joe, who shot Kennedy?
A gunman.
It was Magneto, but it was accidental. He was trying to protect him because Magneto was secretly a mutant.
okay.
That's what it was. It was Magneto.
All right, John, quit letting me derail this shit.
Hi.
Keep our story going.
There's a story. All right, so at this point, I kind of am assuming that you've all kind of like you've left the tanning salon, you've kind of reconvened, and you can share with each other what you've all learned, and then maybe decide from there where you need to go next and what you need to do. Because remember, the goal is to get some fuel from the ship that you can sell to get a heart for your mom.
Oh, that's right. I forgot what our goal was.
Somewhere along the way, like we got lost.
There was a bunch of
Right at the
hands,
beginning.
and there was like this tall lady with a whip, and like there was like the stasis prison, and like I don't know, man. There's a lot going on.
There may be a tiny bit going on. There definitely may or may not have been a horny floor. So there you are in the sky pool, watching people swim through the air. There's like clouds that drift and so forth while you're all chatting. And I'll let you role play that out a little bit, and then maybe we'll have you do a roll or two.
Who all's out here? Is it every one of us?
Everyone. Yep.
Okay.
And also, don't forget, you have the maps of each of the decks.
Wait, so what was the box?
What was the box?
The box that was on the chair.
You want to see? You want to know about the box?
Well, yeah, I feel like we went
Sure.
sideways.
No, that's fine. That's fine. And let's find here the box description. Keep talking. I just need to find the description of the box.
Holy
It
Is
shit.
literally
making any
is
progress in
just
the
a little box
the
with a
spa?
blinky red light. You're not sure exactly what it does.
I didn't realize. So you told us talking shit, so I fucking loaded up something in the chamber, John. You gotta let me finish it. I did not realize that Naked Gun 33 and a third, the final insult, came out in 1994, the same year that O.J. Simpson ran for the police.
Mm-hmm.
Fun facts brought to you by Defenders Cobalt.
O.J.
Please
Simpson, the
continue,
author?
John. What?
The more you
author.
know.
Yes, the author.
Yes, the author.
That is, in fact, what he is now.
Didn't he also do time for like stealing his own stuff back
He
from a
did.
pawn
He
shop?
done fucking like robbed the shit and like mugged and like threatened to stab someone to get some of his sports memorabilia back.
I think he had sold it to the pawn shop in the first place too. I don't know if that makes
Anyway,
it better or worse. Anyway,
regarding the game,
The important part is that OJ did it,
Chuck,
and domestic violence is
Chuck.
never acceptable.
this is true, but Chuck,
Yes.
shut up.
All right, you got it. I'm gonna mute my mic for a little
we're
bit.
heading
You all
towards-
continue on.
We're heading towards a 4-shot.
so
Is that why you told me to shut up, April?
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
I don't know. Oh God, Ashley's got the water bottle. All right, I'll stop talking about OJ on stream.
it's
I'm
OJ did
so lost.
bonus points for Ashley if she actually
OJ
fills
did
it
9/11?
with
What?
OJ and sprays you with it.
Wait, what was that stipulation? I mean, she sprayed me.
If she fills the spray bottle with
Oh, we don't have
with
orange
actual
juice in the
orange
house. We
juice,
don't have
then-
that kind of money.
All right, fair. So you've all gathered. You're comparing notes. Compare notes, and then we'll kind of go from there.
What's the thing I got?
You're looking over. It looks like maybe a remote control. It's like a little silvery thing. It's got some buttons on it.
Oh, good. Is there something
also-
to try and remote control with it?
You're not sure what it remote controls. Also, keep in mind that you do have, as you can see, that is the map of the floor that you are on. There are areas that you have not explored. There are things labeled on there that you're not sure. And yeah. And then, by the way, if anybody wants to steal a towel or goggles, tanning lotion, swim trunks, any kind of like swimming type related equipment, you are in a good place for it. Just saying.
I feel like I was wearing goggles, so everything but my eyes are sad.
I'm gonna steal.
Okay, what are you stealing, Kat?
Of course you are.
I mean, everything.
Everything?
At
All
least
right.
one of everything.
All right. You've got so you've got a towel, you've got some goggles, tanning lotion, some swim trunks, somebody's bikini, which means somebody's out there naked. Flip-flops, sun hat, swim cap, little drink umbrellas, and a fanny pack to store them all in.
Oh, delightful. I'll put all the clothing on and take off the floral shirt and stuff and put it into my suitcase.
I love the idea of a bikini top with swim trunks. That works for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
And a
very
sun
classy.
hat. Yeah. Sun hat on top
And the
of the
fanny
swim
pack.
cap. Yeah.
Mhm.
Where are you putting the drink umbrella?
Oh, I'll probably put that in like the sun cap, like it's an accent sort of thing.
I like it. I appreciate that.
And of course, there's a fez on top of all those other hats too.
I was about to
Oh,
ask.
yeah.
I'm glad you clarified.
Yeah. So,
Did we
So
ever
you-
make it far enough to get to the sauna? Or is that room like too dangerous?
I'm still
in the top
suplexing
spot?
robots over there, I think. I done derailed
No,
so
you
many
said
times.
you left. You suplexed one, and then you're like, more were coming, and you left.
Oh, that sounds like something I wouldn't have said, but at that time I might have been willing to say it. So I'm gonna go with what you said, and I ran away because I'm like, fuck that. But y'all stop talking because I start talking. Come on, keep it going. Let's talk about MASH. I don't know.
Oh gosh. All right. So there's an
Are
escape
the
pod
robots too
room
big
here,
to
right?
leave that room?
That got them going.
Yep.
In the spray tanning booths, how difficult would it be to collect some of the spray tan stuff and bring it out of the room?
It would be kind of difficult. It appears to be kind of like emanating from like, so there's like a light that kind of like, it's hard to say spray. Like it's called spray tan, but it's not really a spray. It's like you get sprayed with a light.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, it's just called
And that
cancer
kinda-
there.
I think it is.
Fair. That's fair. And they're like adhesive particle waves kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nanoparticles, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not sure how you'd like bottle that, but it would be cool if you could.
Yeah. That's fine. I thought if it was like there's just some nozzle I could put a bucket on, but no, that's okay.
No, the nozzle is currently calibrating.
Okay.
Do
All right.
not move while
Um,
the nozzle is calibrating.
I
Don't.
guess. How we? I mean, we need to get to the engine room. How do we get to there from here?
You're not sure. According to looking through your maps, it looks like maybe there's a farm deck that you'd have to go through to get to the engine room. There are 2 fire doors. There's something known as a fire solidifier on this deck, according to your map. And it looks like there's a fire door that leads to escape pods. And I'll
Holy
also
shit,
remind you that
Lollygaggers just raided. Hey there, Lollygaggers.
Hey,
Welcome to the
Lollygaggers.
goddamn show. I'm very Southern tonight. We already talked about Cheers, O.J. Simpson, and what was the other thing we talked about? Dallas. That was the other thing. I'm sorry, John. I'll stop derailing you.
no, there's no rails on this game anymore. It just
I also
Ooh,
Were there
fucking
ever?
thunk it right there. Oh, and Ashley's telling me to stop again. How dare you?
Anyway, so yeah, it looks like maybe the way down to the next deck is probably in the escape pod room. One thing that I'll remind you of, because it's been a couple of weeks, is that when you took the maintenance tunnel, it was like clear. It was a clear tunnel, and you were able to see that it looks like the ship is doing circles around your galaxy. Like you can see the trail of the ship spiraling.
Holy shit.
Which was strange.
Ashley, thank you for that sub. That is fantastic.
So yeah. So that's what you kind of know. If anyone is curious what a fire solidifier is, it is a device that basically freezes fire in place.
Oh,
so
that's
that you
cool.
can like reach around it or grab it and remove it and throw it
Holy
away or
shit,
whatever.
Adam just subbed as well. Look at this.
Oh my god.
So you can take the fire and put it somewhere else you want fire.
Oh, I like
Yes.
that idea.
Or if it's in the way of
so you can give
something,
it a reach around.
you can freeze it and
Well,
reach
that's
past
just a
it.
day of the week there, Tyler.
Is there any sort of like
It's the best day of the
security
week.
thing on the fire solidifier? That,
Is there a what?
Triggers an alarm. I want to look at the fire solidifier and see if it triggers like an alarm if you try to move it or something like that.
Nope, not at all. It's like it
Exoteric
looks kind of
stratagems.
like a
Thank you
like
for the follow.
it looks kind of like a fire extinguisher.
Okay.
And if you're grabbing it, you can add it to your character sheet.
I'm gonna do that.
All right, cool.
I just want you all to know we're about 2 jiggles from a jackrabbit's ass from a hype train, so don't be stingy now.
Who jiggles from a jackrabbit's ass?
That's it right there. That's official space lizard named Ralphism. Copyright Defenders Cobalt. April, so
Those
you
were
stop
words.
judging me. I see them looks. This is what you signed up for.
I don't know why you ever expect me not to. That's the constant.
Holy
In some
shit.
ways,
Too old to Twitch. Thanks for that
if-
sub. And Adam, thanks for those bits. That is amazing.
If April was okay with it, I feel like there needs to be some emojis made on the DOK Discord of April's expressions. Like you
When
know.
Chuck starts talking, April emoji right there. Holy shit. Griff and OFH, those are a lot of fucking subs that you gifted out. I appreciate the
Thank
shit
you,
sticks
Griff.
out of that.
Wow.
On a scale of 1 to toes, I really like what you did there.
1 to toes, yeah.
Yep.
I don't even know anymore.
So you've grabbed the
I
fire
don't either. I've had a
solidifier.
lot to drink today.
Mm-hmm.
3 out
You
cat.
know that
Thanks for those
there's
bits.
fire doors leading
That's
to
my
the
mistake. I haven't had
escape
anything
pods.
to drink today.
Where do you want to go from here? It looks like the way down to the next deck is in the escape pod room.
I'm gonna go that way.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Anyone
finally
else?
rejoin this game. I'm hanging out just in the lobby area, like
Sure.
hiding
sure.
from some robots. I'll see that Joe's going that way. I'll be like, that fucker there is smart. I'll follow him.
I'm sitting in a corner hyperventilating because I have no idea what the fuck is going
Who
on. at this
knows what's
point.
going on? I'll go ahead and I'll be like, hey, new guy, let me go ahead and 3D print you another $5 bill. It's going to be all right. As Weepy, I don't know how to fuck to say your name, but thank you for those bits. You're fantastic.
Wait,
Is
hold on.
John
I'm
a
sorry.
trucker
Now it's my
Dracula or something like
Yeah.
that?
You know, I've never considered it, but I should.
You got the beard of a trucker, but you got the widow
do.
peaks of a Dracula.
I do.
I mean,
Yeah.
Trucker Dracula, that's a thing, and I think I should make it a thing.
I think Rob Zombie made a song about that. I really did. And also,
Is it
holy
Dracula?
shit sticks. Too old to Twitch. Thank you for that fuck ton of bits. I appreciate it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. The famous song Truckula.
Oh,
Slam in the back of my truck you love. Copyright Defenders of Cobalt. Suck it,
I just
Rob
put
Zombie.
my hands on the side of my
I
head
will
and I
fight
just
you.
start rocking.
Power Man 5000 was a better band. Deal with it.
What's
So-
in the escape pod room?
What's in the escape pod room? You're going to be shocked by this answer. People are not prepared for this answer. I don't know if I've hyped it up enough, like in an internet ad or clickbait, but this room is full of complicated control panels and escape pods lining the east and south walls. As soon as you get inside, a short arrangement of bells sounds on the intercom. And you hear Captain Flash, "Hello again, animals. This is just an update to let you know we are halfway finished with our journey. I'd like to remind guests to refrain from wandering towards the lower decks. Lower decks are dangerous and unsuited for idiots like yourselves. So if you're an idiot, and you certainly are, lay off.
I mean, I do resemble that remark.
You can all give me a perception check. If you'd like.
Hey, they got some.
Well, I guess my
cameras
first
or
question is going to be,
such.
how the fuck do I do that? Is it a wisdom test?
That's a wisdom
Yeah.
check.
That's-
All right, you done got it. I done rolled a number. Oh, fucking shit. I'm talking so much shit, I don't
I got
roll a
a-
one.
I got a +2, so 11.
11. All right. We got Ralph got a 1. So yeah.
Listen, I am
All right.
busy
Mhm.
3D printing a manual for these controls. So that's why I rolled a 1.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Those of you that got a 10 or better, you notice, those that got a 5 or better, notice that there is indeed a staircase that appears in the middle of the room that is leading down to, you're assuming, the lower decks. Those that got a 10 or better, notice that there is also a defibrillator and 5 med kits fastened to the west wall.
Oh, well, those could be
So-
useful for
They
something.
could be useful.
Those sound like
Let's
great
go.
things
Like
to
to
take with us.
collect med kits and defibrillators, yes.
What do I notice with the 1?
Boy, them
It-
feet of yours is sexy.
Holy
Very
shit.
seductive.
I made the
You kinda
mistake of
wanna-
looking down.
You kind of want to do a thing with them
Distracting
yourself,
yourself.
but now is not the time.
I
Now is
gotta
not the time.
practice some yoga right here.
I mean, you already don't have pants on, so
I
That
mean,
is true.
it's like, I don't even know. I was gonna make a joke about feet and hot dog buns and shit, and like, but I don't know if Lizard's got them. So let's just move on.
I would like to point out
Alright.
that within the first
need
10 minutes of
beer.
this game, from the first session,
I can't be sober any longer.
Ralph has
Bye,
not worn
Dan.
pants.
Go get it, Dan.
It
Yeah, I
is
took the
within the
first
first
thing
10
John
minutes.
says, like, adventure star. Like, I take my pants off. This is thematically important to the story.
we're an
Jake
hour in
agreed.
and we've definitely gotten something done on the stream.
What are we even doing here? Like,
That's
It
my
sounds like
question, my
Escape pod
dude.
room.
Now, does anybody want to check out the escape pods, or do you want to head downstairs? What do you want to do?
I'm just following along at this
Um,
point.
Is there anything in the escape pods?
It's hard to say. There's not like windows. The interiors of the escape pods are dim, and they do not appear to be currently functional. Oddly enough.
Oh, good.
Yep.
thing
Super
we
good
don't need 'em.
news. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Definitely gonna need those defibrillators then, in
Absolutely.
case the ship explodes.
Mm-hmm. What could happen? What could happen? Are y'all gonna go down the stairs to the next deck?
Well, I mean, I'm not an idiot, so sure.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll go on down the stairs. Like, if
All
anything
right,
going down,
let's-
that's what Ralph is about. Let's get down the fucking stairs right now. Oh shit, you're changing the map. I didn't sign up
I
for
am
this.
changing the map.
Holy
Oh, no.
fuck sticks.
Yeah.
Look at
Down sounds like the way
Look,
to the
I
engine.
don't just get fuck sticks and not get them blessed.
that.
That's
Holy
just
shit.
don't do that, folks.
I like that.
Just-
Listen, if you're gonna get some fuck sticks, head down to your local priest and be like, Mister, sprinkle some holy water on this. Say a few prayers, Hail Marys, make this a holy fuck stick.
Or just
April,
keep
why
a
are you looking
priest or
like
a
that?
cleric around
Because
with
I'm
you.
imagining someone taking like a big, thick purple dildo to a priest and being like, "Can you bless this?"
Hey there, Mr. Preacher Man. I done got this shipped in from Bad Dragon. Before I christen my ass, I need you to bless this thing.
That needs to be a good dragon.
It needs to be a holy dragon because it is going to a holy land.
Can't you just use holy water as lube and call it good?
Now, you don't want to use water lube.
Oh no, Dan's coming back. What's he walking
Dan's
into?
back. There's Dan. Dan made it back just in time for us to talk about having a priest bless a dildo. Perfect reaction right there. I love that.
It turns out I forgot my life in the other room. Sorry, I'll be back.
What did Sour Vixen say, Chuck? No, listen, this stream at one point was sponsored by Bad Dragon, which was a corporate team up between Bush's Baked Beans
Oh no.
and Bad Dragon. They called it Bush's Worst, and it was a baked bean textured Bad Dragon dong.
I forgot about that.
If I knew where I saved that image, I'd share it again, but I done lost it.
That's unfortunate.
I feel so bad for anyone who's just now being introduced to the channel.
Listen,
Welcome to DOK.
this is what you get.
This is a particular brand of insanity. I'll give it that. Or chaos. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So, you step down into a room pooling with motor oil and find yourself facing the back of a woman in a dusty lab coat. You recognize the back of her head as the Adobean scientist who created the weakness to Duddle Pa and single-handedly saved Adobe. It's the highly impressive Professor Cup Dirk Lonk. She's standing between
Bless
two
you.
archways. She's standing between two archways, unimpressively trying to force open a sealed metal door. Excuse me. And if you click on number 12, Cup Dirk Lonk, you will see her as soon as I share that with players.
Oh shit, that's that granny again. You need to figure shit out, John.
I don't know, man.
That's why I gave up on this. This new thing that Foundry did with the fucking like pages, I gave up. Like fuck it. Cup Dirk Long.
There.
That lady looks sad as
Ah.
shit.
Now, I will also remind you, you met her brother, Soup. Soup was the assassin who is trying to find her and kill her
Did we kill Soup?
eventually.
No, I blinded
we just-
him,
No,
and
we
he ran
tried.
into
Blinded
the
him.
walls.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Wait, who is this?
It's your mama.
This is the woman.
No, what was
that-
the name? I'm sorry.
This is Cup Dirklunk. And
Cup
she is the
Dirklunk. Gotcha.
Yes, she is the person that saved your planet from being utterly annihilated. Because she discovered like a chemical that Duddle Pa was vulnerable to and caused it to stop feeding on your planet, which is why you survived as well as long as you did. Because otherwise, like all the other like habited planets in your system, gone, destroyed by Duddle Pa.
So there's like one person who should actually be telling us what to do. It's probably this one.
It is.
You said she's in this room.
Yep, she's in this room. Her back is to you right now.
Listen, if y'all want to make a good first impression with this lady, why don't I go on up and say a few words at her? Smooth it
Hey,
over.
Cup,
What? Oh,
you're
you're talking already. All right, I see
Yeah.
how it is.
And she kind of like turns around and she's like, "Oh, hi.
your brother's trying to kill you.
I'm not surprised. He's kind of an asshole."
It's
But
all right. We
luckily
done
he's
stole his
lazy.
gun, I think. I don't remember. That was a few sessions ago.
Oh well.
Yeah, we
probably
also
get another
shot
one.
him once or twice.
I feel like I
Is he
tried
dead?
to chase him
Just
across
thought
the
you should
room
know.
and failed.
I appreciate that.
Oh.
But plenty of dumb people, especially those Duddle Pa worshippers, have tried to kill me. But
Listen.
really, I've got more important business to do.
I got
I'm
4 questions for you.
okay.
1, why are they trying to kill you?
Okay. You want to answer that right away, or do you
Nah,
want to
let me get through my
ask-
questions.
Okay.
Let me get through them
Okay.
all, and then you can answer them as you see fit. 1, why are they trying to kill you?
Mhm.
2, why are you not our de facto leader and president of us all? 3, you single? 4, wink.
Okay, in order. Number 1, they're trying to kill me because they feel, I think, that Duddle Pa was a way to change the regime, and I stopped that from happening, so they want me dead. I don't know. What was your second question?
Why are you not our de facto leader? You done saved us all.
I don't care about it. I just care about the science. That's really my thing.
I know
I
a
am
man.
single,
Oh,
and thank you. That's
well.
yeah. But I've got work to do right now. And matter
Just
of
to be
fact,
clear, was the wink actually said or actually done?
Both.
Okay.
First one and then the other.
unfortunately, here's my current predicament: is that the crop farm has sealed itself shut because the oxygen and H2O farms have broken after 3 middle-aged punks. I think they called themselves the toe beeps.
Oh,
or
yeah.
two beeps.
Those dicks.
Came through here and wreaked havoc. Without production of water or oxygen, the crop farm is going to go into conservation mode and lock itself to preserve all that it has left. The only way to reopen the crop farm is to repower the broken H2O and oxygen farms. And if you want to get any further than that, you're going to need to reopen it, because that's where you need to go through to get, if you want to get like further into like the engine deck or anything like that.
That sounds so very complicated.
Mhm.
It does.
Let's do it.
I've never met a locked door that I can't unlock door.
All right, everyone
I
give
know everything
me
about oxygen. I breathe it.
everyone give me a perception check, wisdom check, please.
Wisdom.
Nailed it.
Sorry, I was caught up on the fact that you said that there
I
were
rolled another
salty
one.
waffles.
Yeah, well, whoever that was put too much salt in the waffle batter. I mean, you got to put a little salt in the waffle batter. I mean,
But like,
Hey.
if your waffles are actively salty, like that, there's something wrong with your recipe, my dude.
well, I mean, they said that they put too much salt in it. It's not like they admitted to making a mistake. I mean, I've certainly oversalted shit. I mean, like, it is a balance between enough salt, 'cause salt on its own in the proper amounts just makes the flavors that already exist in the dish more prominent. Like, it is used as an enhancement to flavors that already exist. But then
I
you
feel
step
like you're
over
just
that
rambling
threshold.
to hear yourself talk at
I
this
am
point.
not. John will agree with me.
Yeah, I've heard much of the same.
I know how to cook.
Just
Like,
like
there's a lot of
Christmas.
things I don't know how to do.
So
Like
Ralph,
math or not taking off my shoes and pants in public. But cooking I can do.
Ralph,
That's one I still struggle with too.
again,
I'm
You know
free.
what?
those
You do
seductive
make
feet of
a
yours
pretty mean
have
soup.
distracted you.
See? You've
You're
had my
distracted
zuppa
by your
discana. It's
seductive
amazing.
feet.
Was that the soup you ate? I don't know. I made matzo ball soup a while back too.
I don't know.
We're done playing the game, I
Ralph
think.
is looking at his
Yeah,
feet.
Dan, I don't know if
so-
I
Hurry
did
up,
all
John.
tonight.
Take this away. Stop
Yeah,
us.
so Marvin,
He's
you
trying.
notice that there's some crude graffiti on the wall displaying Adobe and genitals, as well as the name Two Beep. You
Ooh
also
la la.
you feel moisture emanating from the left archway and a gust of air blowing from the right.
I have a question.
Yes.
You said Adobe and genitals?
Yes.
Could you give me a detailed description?
Yes. They are much like most lizard genitals, normally stored inside the body. But because they are Adobe and they are lizard-like, they have some features similar to turtles and tortoises, where things can be very large. They make odd noises, and yeah. So
Well,
that's kind of
when
kind
you
of
say
thing.
odd noises, what do you mean? That explains everything. Thank you. Please continue.
You're welcome. Let's see here. Tyler, you
Yes.
find a the head. So this is like a repair bay for like robots, and you
Mhm,
find like
just-
an empty like robot head that you could just shove on your own head.
Oh, I'm totally doing that.
Okay, that will give you +1 to your armor class, and it also allows you to blend in with service robots on the ship.
Oh, I don't blend in with much of anything.
Oh, but you do, because you have the head of a robot.
I'm gonna rub extra oil on my skin now, so that I can be
Just the-
shiny like the robots too.
The question is, do you put it
Sure.
between your toes?
You have to, right?
I'm glad you said that. That just proves that you are a gentleman and a scholar.
Cat.
My wife wouldn't let me in bed if I didn't.
I always knew Sammy had something right going on. Good job, Sammy.
She's not watching. She's gonna hate this.
Even better. Schmegeltoe right there.
That phrase makes me uncomfortable.
I will tell you about it later. It was a magazine article I found a long time ago.
Oh God.
Right. Okay.
It's even worse if there's actually a story about it.
So, Kat, you find just like the claw hand from one of the robots. It is a D6 weapon and seems like it might have enough battery power to teleport one person to the brig one time.
Nice.
Okay. And then the con man, you find a crowbar, which is a D6 weapon that could also be used to open jammed doors. I would just like to note, I did read the chat, and believe it or not, you are actually making progress.
Holy
Maybe
shit.
not expedient progress, but you are making progress. Technically.
Oh, what channel is this? What the fuck?
Right? And then last but certainly not least is the brain. Gilroy, you find your choice. You can find a wrench, a hammer. You found basically like the tool bench. And so there's a wrench, there's a hammer, there's screws, motor oil, and a tool belt.
Tool belt.
You gonna take the tool belt? All right. The tool belt adds like one inventory slot. So
Sweet.
You could grab like a wrench or a hammer if you wanted to, or screws or motor oil, whatever.
I'll grab a wrench. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So as you can see on the map there, you can go right or you can go left. To the right is air whooshing. To the left is moisture.
Also whooshing?
Nope, just moisture.
Splooshing. It's a difference between air and water right there. But listen, if you had to take my opinion, if I want to go somewhere with some air or somewhere that's moist, I'm always going to take the moist place first. Because we're lizards and we need constant hydration.
He does bring up a good point.
That's an excellent point.
Dan thought I was making a dirty joke, but that's just science. April, pay
Marvin.
attention. Come on, I'm making some terrible jokes here.
My dude, I've been trying to pay attention for the last like half hour, and I'm so lost on what the fuck is going on.
Well, just pay attention. Don't listen to me. Listen to John.
It's, you know what? Yeah, I'm just, all right.
So, are you going to the left then, to the moist place?
Always to the left.
Do it.
Always
All right.
to the left.
Like a pair of armpits on a hot
And
July
that's-
day. We're going to a wet place.
I knew you'd go to the left first, and that's why I introduced myself as Flip Moistly. So
Oh no.
It all comes around.
it does
It all
come
comes
around.
like big circles and shit.
So you find a small room with grated floors covering a low level of water. There is a colossal fish creature sitting in the middle of the room with a wide grin on its face. And it has this look of almost zen-like contentment. It's just happy.
What
You
the
do
fuck?
notice that its eyes are red and puffy, as if it had just gotten done sobbing.
Oh, that's not what I was expecting.
Hello! Hi! Hi! How are you? You friends?
We
Yes.
are the utmost friends that you ever met in your entire life.
Oh, it's great! I'm so happy. I have been sad for so long, but now I'm happy? And it's great?
Wait,
We should get the hell out of here.
no, wait. I think we done figured this out already. So you gotta be sad in order to make the H2O to feed the thing. So if you're happy now,
I did cry for a long time, but those nice toe beep guys came by and they cheered me right up. Oh my god, they're so nice. Oh, They're so great.
Wow.
And now I'm not crying all the time.
Well, we came here to inform you, unfortunately, that the toe beeps have passed away.
Give me a charisma roll.
It's better than what I was going to start 3D printing some clothespins and just clamp them things on this thing's nipple.
Well, I was going to tell him his mother died.
Oh, I like that one too.
No, they wouldn't have died. They just left here. They're great guys. They're so good.
I start
Oh, wait, what was
3D
that about
printing
his mother?
stuff. I start 3D printing a bear trap.
Oh, wow. That's so neat that you can do that. That's amazing.
I'll tell him that his mother died.
All right, give me a charisma check.
Can I start rubbing his shoulders before he does?
Absolutely. Just
Okay.
you make him sad.
You got
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. No, you've got advantage now.
So you get to roll twice and take the higher result.
Charisma?
Yep, charisma.
Tell him that his mother died in a sex accident. That way it's extra confusing.
Oh, no.
We want
Good thing you got advantage. You can roll again.
Oh, no. Oh.
That did some good.
I mean, 8 is better than 2,
No,
but...
I
mean-
know my mom. It's okay. Are
Listen.
you guys trying to make me sad?
I got some
Yeah,
news
because
for
we
you.
hate you.
Oh shit.
Give me a charisma roll there, Gilroy.
Good one.
Good
Oh,
seven.
well, so listen, I'm gonna have to
You're
save the
not-
day here
you
because
don't
I've
mean that.
got
You're
charisma
just joking.
out the asshole. Trust me.
Yeah? Yeah?
Listen,
What do
my
you got?
weird fish crying friend.
I'm not that weird. I mean, I'm
Nobody
unique.
likes you. You're ugly as shit. You smell bad, and you're bad at mathematics.
I'm gonna hit him
Give me-
with my hypnosis blast
Right.
before
Sure.
he believes it.
To try to make them believe.
It's a 17.
Oh my god!
It lowers his.
I am bad at math! And tears, bountiful tears of moisture and H2O are just flowing and starting to fill this area up. It's getting very deep very quickly.
I think we
That's what
should
she said.
run.
And I escaped.
Bye. Sucks to be you.
Also, your breath stinks, and your junior high English teacher said that you write like a dumbass.
And your mother never loved you.
That's true. Your mother never loved you. Also, I hate you. Goodbye. And I leave. I was finally useful for an encounter. We're going to mark
You
this down in our
were.
calendars. It's a
Yeah.
red letter
were.
day today.
All right.
They're all gonna
Alright.
laugh at you.
They're all gonna laugh at you. No! All right.
April, this is your fault. I don't know how you did it, but you did it.
Typically, that's the problem.
I know.
Time to go see some whooshing.
Sure. You're gonna go check out the whooshing?
Sure.
All right. Checking out the whooshing. All right. So a cold, drafty room with graffiti covering the walls. On both sides of you, there are chunks of unsightly machinery with tiny doorways built into them. In the doorway of the machine on your right is an angry little orange creature holding a grenade and threatening to pull the pin. 3 frantic service robots are tending to this creature, saying things like, "Please refrain from dying. Dying is unethical. You must change." Everyone give me a wisdom check.
Almost
Is
like
it
I
for
should
perception?
have put more points in this stat or something.
This would be wisdom. Yeah.
I did
This is
better
a,
on this
perception,
wisdom
yeah.
check than my past two.
Is it
I
for
got
the
a
purpose
3.
of perception?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I get a +2.
Nice.
13.
Yeah, I don't have very good wisdom either.
Okay. All right. Those that got above a 10, you see that there is a trail of red arrows painted on the ground, leading from the door on the right machine into the door on the left machine. And then some of you got a little bit higher, and you see that on the grenade, someone has etched 2 beep into the side of it.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're. Wait, no,
go
sorry.
ahead.
Go ahead. No, I was
No,
gonna say.
please.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're dead. So like, we could just take it, right?
But dude's
Maybe.
holding it.
Little orange angry dude, and by little I do mean little, like small.
Like the grenade's almost as big as him.
Yeah. If you look at the machine on the right, you see that there is a window on the front of the machine labeled CO2. If you're to look into the window, you see a whole cluster of these orange creatures darting around. They seem to change shape every time you blink. More and more of them are building up in this crowded tank.
Interesting. And this creature that's on the ground, was he one of the orange creatures?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he's actually on the doorway of the machine that's on the right that
He's on the
says
door.
CO2. It's like he's refusing to go in there.
So they need every single one of them orange creatures to be doing what they be doing, but since he's not, they are not doing enough, so it's causing the O2 to not be O2 and remain CO2.
Yeah, they
Like
fucking
gerbils
do.
on a wheel.
Fuck those guys. I don't want to convert.
Well, you
Says
can-
the little orange creature.
Convert into what?
O2.
Or wouldn't you just
So
come
we
back
go
to
in
being
there
this?
and they make us convert into being oxygen, and then we breathe, and then we get to repeat and 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 repeat. And
Can I
repeat
punt
and
him
repeat.
into the?
That sounds
No, like,
pretty
actually, can I
interesting.
punt
To do
him?
So.
I would like to yell out my catchphrase. Oh no, it says say your catchphrase. So can I yell out my catchphrase to give the new guy a +1 on their roll?
Absolutely, you can.
Choke me, daddy. All right, there you go.
Oh,
You get a +1 on a roll.
What happened to
Phenomenal.
health inspector?
Oh, I done forgot. Listen, I slept several times since then.
You have.
That makes it an 8.
Oh, choke me, daddy.
That
Seems like
makes
a
it
better
an
one.
8. Let me take a look. Let's see here.
Is that a punt-worthy 8?
Matter of fact, that will hit. You
He's very
punch this
tiny.
guy. Give me a damage roll.
It's
Oh, what
D4
would
plus
damage-
strength.
What are you
Oh, it's
attacking
D4.
with? Are you just punching him or
You said
No, I'm
punt.
punting.
hunting?
Kick.
Okay, so yeah, D4 plus your strength mod.
Okay. That's just 1 damage.
All right, so you punt him, and you kick him, and he's like, "I still can't remember my kids," and he drops the grenade, but flies into the into the machine, where he will be converted into O2 and continue the cycle.
I want to grab that grenade.
Absolutely. You can add 2 beeps grenade. It is a D20 weapon. That is the amount of damage it does. Pull a pin to activate a small explosion that covers an entire room.
You got like a belt clip or something that you can put that grenade in so you have easy access to it?
Probably not.
Tyler, do you?
I don't think so. Sorry, I didn't realize you were talking to me.
I was talking to you. I'll
Uh,
go ahead and 3D print that for you. That way you always got easy access to that grenade.
All right, I got a belt clip for a grenade.
Start 3D printing a grenade holder.
Wait, it comes with a belt clip.
Too late. Job's in process. Ass hands are going.
Okay.
Thanks for going. All right. Well, you've resolved the situation in both the oxygen farm and the H2O farm.
I had to recenter myself here.
I love
I'll
that
look at the
so
robots and I'll
fucking
say,
much.
I'll look at the robots and I'll say, we're here to help maintain the security and the integrity of this ship's operational functions. Could you please direct us to the to where the fuel is stored so that we can check on its integrity?
You will need to cross through the crop farm into the universe ball processor.
Thank you very kindly, friendly robot.
I'm gonna say beep boop, danger Will Robinson.
Yes.
Hey, robots, how come we're going in
Proceed through the crop
circles?
farm to the universe ball processor.
Okay.
I want to ask the robots why we're going in circles.
We do not know anything of this function. Our job is merely the ethical handling of security in the least violent and offensive way. To do otherwise would be unethical.
You never considered thinking for yourselves?
We are all part of the same mind.
Does this robot remote thing change you?
It does not. That would only affect the massage bots in the God Spa.
Oh.
Where's your remote control at?
We do not have one. We are part of the central intelligence of the ship.
That's what
extension,
they would
if
say
you will.
if they had one too.
So, what you're saying is that if I manage to seduce you, I manage to seduce the ship?
Yes, but we do not think that would be possible.
I try to seduce
Have
these
you seen
robots.
his feet?
Seducing would be unethical.
I'm gonna get down, I'm gonna hop on my back, I'm gonna put my feet up in the air and do that little like synchronized swimming like flutter kicks. Try to seduce them.
As he does this, I'll say, if this fails spectacularly, we'll be heading to the crop room. So when you get out of jail, first give Mom our best, and we'll see you.
Farewell.
Yeah,
Do I?
We'll see you.
Go ahead and roll me a charisma check there, Ralph.
I am using my seductive feet,
You are using your seductive
so I do
feet.
get advantage.
Oh my
So, I mean, what do you want? You want the 19 or the 21?
That is very impressive seductive footwork, and we can imagine that would be very seductive towards any organic beings. However, we are not compelled by your seductive feat, but we will hold you in higher regard for your agility.
Good enough. I'm happy with that. I'll go catch up with the group.
Okay.
I'm glad you weren't arrested.
Me too. Like, I didn't seduce them, but I impressed them, which, I mean, for a robot, I'll take it.
I mean,
like,
That's the
something.
best possible outcome, yeah.
All
it's
right,
like
as
winning
you-
your Hitachi over, or whatever you call it. Like, we're friends now.
Oh no.
So as you go to the crop farm, Cup meets up with you, and the door opens, and you stroll into a bright, expansive room smelling of dirt and vegetables. Across the room are grassy hills with the stems of alien crops peeking out. The walls almost give off the impression that you are standing underneath a blue sky. However, the rust is giving the illusion away. Robots are hard at work, irrigating and harvesting these crops in a repetitive, mechanical fashion. Before you can take anything else in, you hear a laser rifle being loaded behind you. You all turn to find Soup the Assassin pointing his gun towards Cup Dirklonk. He appears to have some sort of device fitted over where his eyes were that appears to be giving him the ability to see.
Oh, he's pointing that at his sister.
Cup immediately retreats behind your bodies to shield herself. You guys have weapons, right? She says.
I got duct tape.
Yeah.
Soup's like, hey, don't involve bystanders, Cup. Let's just get this over with so I can hit the buffet again.
I'm gonna throw the grenade at him.
Cup, I saved Adobe, and by extension, all of you, please help me. Soup, if you thugs step out of the way from my sister and let me finish my job, I'll make it worth your while.
I think
Hey,
Although
we
the
you're
work
neighbors
with the
also
drunk.
a
people
bunch
who
of
hired-
assholes for blinding me. But I believe Tyler said he was throwing the grenade.
Yeah, I don't care what
He
he's
did.
got for me.
Give me a dexterity roll.
Did
Grenade
you pull
solves
the pin on the
everything.
grenade before you threw it?
We'll find out later.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see here. Soup. All right, so that will miss a direct hit on Soup. So what we're gonna do is, Tyler, roll me a d20,
Oh no.
and all of you give me a dexterity save.
Oh, that was
I
very
was gonna
dexterity
high.
say,
roll.
like,
Don't know if that's good or bad.
this is gonna go bad. We're all gonna do our best submarine impression, but I realize it's going the wrong direction.
Those translucent black dice are really cool. Whoever those are.
I have no idea. Is that my
Okay,
dice?
so
Those are my dice. Nice.
who all got higher than a 6 on their dexterity save?
I got exactly a 6.
Everyone but April, I think.
I did.
Was I supposed to also roll a dexterity?
Yes.
Oh, whoops. Hey, I didn't.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah. So those of you that pass,
is rolling a 6 a pass or rolling over a 6 a pass?
I'm gonna give it a pass.
That's what counts.
Yep. Okay, those of you that passed only take 10 damage. Those that failed take the full 19.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
you do have med kits.
Who has med
Not
kits?
dead, but I'm nearly
I
dead.
believe a bunch of you, some of you grabbed med kits from the escape pod.
Is a grenade considered fire? A
No.
Fire extinguisher.
Nice try. You could use it to try to put out
Alright.
the flames in the crop farm, but yes.
I'll do that.
Okay. All right. So, by the way, the med kits just take an action to use and will restore 1d6 hit points.
Well,
so
thank goodness we got a lot of them.
Yeah, you all have one, I believe, at this point. You've come across a bunch
Can we
of them.
stabilize the new guy? Is there a
Yes,
way to
you
do that in
may.
this game?
Yeah, you can just slap a med kit on him and give
Oh,
him back
okay.
a d6 hit points.
Hell
I
yeah.
made
You don't
sure
have
not
to
to
roll.
record a med kit because that would be useful. So all I'm going to do is go pants this assassin.
All right, let's all So, Chuck, you're taking. Actually, Tyler, why don't you roll a d6 to give HP back to Marvin? Poor Marvin.
Poor Marvin.
That's a good roll
Marvin
right
gets
there.
back 5.
Like a shot of adrenaline right to Marvin's heart. Sorry, buddy.
It's
Thanks.
like that scene from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
All right, and then Ralph, you said you were gonna go pants soup.
That's a true story right there.
All right.
Do I need to roll
So,
something or
is
do
there
I
any
just
roll
do it?
required for that, or is it just give him
It
disadvantage?
just
or what's
says pants another character, get them to roll disadvantage.
it? All right, so he rolled a disadvantage. We're just
Wait,
doing
he's still
popcorn.
alive?
Oh yeah.
Oh, motherfucker.
Yeah, let me just see how much he takes. Soup.
Oh,
Oh my god, that's horribly.
John's got that Pathfinder die right there. I don't appreciate that.
Mhm. Did you forget to turn off your
story.
settings?
I did not. So yeah, soup is
Did not forget or did not turn them off.
Regardless.
Yes. That's the answer right there.
That is all right. Soup definitely took some damage in that, but he's not taken down yet. I should probably check for Cup as well if I've put Cup in here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cup.
Oh yeah.
No, it does affect the room. We'll say the Cup has survived. Cup's got quite a few hit points, so. But again, also injured. So yeah. So, Ralph, who goes next?
Oh shit, that's
We're
that
doing
popcorn
popcorn.
thing. So
Mm-hmm.
Tyler already went.
I sure did.
Did.
We're gonna go with Joe.
I'm gonna hit him with my wrench.
All right.
I don't know how much damage that does.
It does a d6.
Okay.
And it's
Do
a
you just
dexterity
roll, or do I have to roll? Or dexterity to hit?
Yep.
14.
That is a hit. Roll a d6 for your damage.
4.
4. All right. He's still up. Gilroy, who's going next?
Has Jake gone?
No.
Okay, Jake.
I'm gonna smack him with that crowbar I found.
Nice. That's good.
I'm not gonna smack him with that crowbar I found.
All right. Who goes next, Jake?
Since Soup has disadvantage, I'll let him go ahead and roll that bungled roll.
Sounds like a plan. All right. All right. He is shooting at his sister. He will hit her, but she will take 5 points of damage, but she is still up. Injured, but up. She's actually got a fair amount of hit points. Then in that case, we'll have Ralph, or I'm sorry, not Ralph. April, why can't I remember your character's name?
Dan go?
Marvin.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we'll have Marvin go. I was going to call you Melvin.
Close enough. It's
Close
a new
enough.
guy.
Yeah.
As they call in the service, that's an FNG
Marvin,
right there.
Someone has brought you back from the dead. Some asshole has been shooting lasers, and somebody threw a grenade, but you're not sure about that. What are you doing?
Phenomenal. Excuse me. I'd like to take my laser knife and see if I can cut at the contraption that's on Soup's head to see if I can disable it.
Sure. Give me a dexterity roll.
Dexterity roll?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 5.
Gonna be a miss. Yep.
Great.
All right. Who goes next, Marvin? I think all that's left is Cat.
Cat can go.
And I'm just gonna unleash cats upon him.
That's what I like to hear.
And by that I mean probably nothing like usual.
Give me a perception, or charisma roll to see which cat you coax out of the bag.
Oh, it's about as good as usual.
All right. Yes, you get Garfield, the plump orange tabby who just kind of saunters out of the bag and plops down in front of you. Like that sideways plop that cats do, and is just like, oh, I'm here. What? Yep. All right. Who goes next there, Cat?
Since I'm last, I get to go twice, right?
If you want, yeah.
Where his cup gone?
So we're gonna shake another
Cup's
cat.
not
out
doing
here.
anything but hiding.
The other guy. Soup.
Yep, soup shot.
Hey.
Okay, I missed that.
Yeah.
All right, you got 14.
We got a 14 this
coaxing
time.
another cat out of the bag?
Absolutely.
All
One
right.
of these days, I'm gonna get something good out of here.
14's pretty good. What'd you get?
Gosh, I'm trying to think of a situation in a movie where there's an angry cat and nothing's coming to mind. So just one of my cats, probably.
Just go with the barn cat.
Or you
man.
have something, Chuck?
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, just go with the barn cat. Like,
Mm.
they're always
There you go.
angry as fuck.
Yep, you get
They're angry all the time.
an angry
What's that?
calico barn
Yeah.
cat. Yep, comes
Yeah,
out.
that checks out.
April, what'd you say?
I was gonna say you could do the Pink Panther. He's clever.
He's clever.
And
as
technically a cat.
Give me a D4 there, Dan.
Hey, that's a
4
4.
damage. Yep. He's not pleased. Not happy.
I could have used my space laser that I'm actually proficient with and would have done more damage, but that's not fun.
You made the right decision. Don't doubt yourself.
That's true. Kat, who's going next?
Let's go back to Ralph.
All right, Ralph, you're
That's
up.
me. All right. So, Marvin, did you manage to blind this guy?
No.
Not yet.
Well,
Not again.
fuck. I am going to do the only thing that I think I can do at a time like this. And I am going to cover Soup's eyeballs with my hands. To try and make it so that way Soup can't see anything to shoot anyone for a while.
Great. Give me a dexterity roll.
That's going to be a 17
Excellent.
right there.
Excellent. Yeah, you're just like, you like
His
hop
hands
around
come
behind
up.
him and you're like, who's covering your eyes? Who's covering your eyes? So he will have disadvantage on his attack rolls going forward until he shakes you off.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Who goes next?
I'm
Ralph?
going to go with the person that seems the most disappointed in my actions, which as usual is April.
Mhm.
Marvin.
That's pretty par for the course. Yeah, I mean, I suppose I'll try and go for the same thing, but like this time try and like pry the device off of his head.
Okay.
Because he can't see it coming.
Yeah, give me a dexterity roll. I'll give you advantage on it. Sure. You make a good point.
Okay.
Okay, not so good. Better.
14.
Yeah, you managed to pry the device off his eyes. He's like, oh, son of a ow! Why?
Get fucked.
All right. Who goes next there, Marvin?
Let's let Gilroy go.
All right.
Let's see. This. I'm just gonna hit him with the wrench again, I guess.
Go for it.
Let's do it. Stacks. Oop. Don't think a 3 is gonna do it.
It does not. But you know what? He is blinded, so I'll give you advantage on it. So if you want to roll again.
Okay.
Still
7.
A lot of thrashing around. There's people. It's complicated.
Yeah.
Gilroy, who's going next?
Let's do Dan.
Dan
I already
went
went,
first.
so-
It's Jake,
whoops.
Tyler, or the bad guy?
Jake, Tyler, or bad guy? Let's do Tyler then this time.
All right. What do I have that can damage all of my party members?
You're out of grenades.
Fuck.
Go into the fight, windmilling in.
Listen, I could 3D print you another grenade, but it's just going to be full of dookie.
Ooh,
It seems
a
just-
dookie grenade.
It's just a water balloon. filled
Did we
with
try to
food.
put out the fire? Is there like fire solidified somewhere?
There's not really much of a fire. This was.
Damn.
This is. Yeah.
Okay.
You know where there was a fire? In the lounge.
hmm.
In the fireplace.
All right. Well, then I'm just gonna like try and punch the shit out of this sniper.
Punch the shit out of him.
Soup.
Dexterity roll.
Mr. Soup. Dexterity. Why isn't that strength?
Strength is your damage. Dexterity is your to hit.
Okay.
I know these games are complicated with their
There's
rules.
so many of them too. Okay.
And I'm going to give you advantage on that if you want to roll again.
Oh no. I take
Okay.
it I didn't hit.
You just missed. As you're like gonna land this nice big haymaker, he twisted out of the way. And the good news is that you managed to not hit Marvin, because Marvin was pulling off the eye devices. So you managed to not hit Marvin, but you also did not hit Soup. I believe that Oh, actually, Tyler, is it going to be Soup's turn or the con
feel
man?
like Soup because I don't want him to get 2 turns in a row.
Sure. Soup is just going to try to break free of the grapple that Marvin has him in. Marvin, could you roll me a strength test?
No, Ralph.
Or Ralph, whoever is grappling him, roll me a strength test.
I got a 3.
All right. Okay. He manages to pull himself free. He can kind of see normally, but that's really his action, is just breaking free. Which leaves us with the con man.
Going with that crowbar again.
I appreciate the crowbar.
Oh boy. Well,
Crowbar does not appreciate being used, though.
No, he does
True.
not. But crowbar gets to go again.
True.
Wham!
Hey, there we go.
That's a D6 from the crowbar. Plus strength.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
well,
and
that's a 5, unfortunately.
All right. With a crack, you just lay out Soup. You're not sure if he's dead or unconscious, but he's not moving. He's kind of twitching a bit. He's probably dead. But
I'll
seems...
go ahead and I'll make sure.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I'll need spaghetti in hell.
Go and Jace Todd that right there.
Yeah.
He'll be back with a red hood in a few years.
There you go.
Whoa.
And
man.
Cup will be like, thank you. My brother was a psycho. Look, I've been trying to get into. Actually, hang on. There's actually information on this.
What?
There is.
How dare?
I know.
That seems unlikely.
All right, so I've been working on like a space compass to try to just figure out this ship showing up was very suspicious. Like just when we needed it, it's just odd.
Didn't someone say it's like going in circles and shit?
It is. I've been planting sensors around the ship to kind of determine, and it's determined that it's doing circles that are getting smaller and smaller with each rotation.
Captain called us idiots too.
What's that?
The captain called us idiots.
Yeah, it seems very odd, and it seems odd they showed up just when we needed them. It's just very suspicious. I've been putting probes all around the ship in order to analyze the data on the origin of the tech that we're finding here and so forth. But let me give you something. And she hands you a it looks kind of like a grenade, and it is. And she's like, "This is filled with the chemical that I used to stop Duddlepaw. I don't know if you'll need it, but it's yours." So basically, you have an anti-Duddlepaw grenade.
I'm taking that. I'm putting it on my clip where my old grenade was.
Nice.
It'll do significant damage against Duddlepaw.
I don't know what Duddlepaw is, so I'm just going to throw it the first time I see an enemy.
That almost makes me worry that we're going to fight Duddlepaw again, even though... Yeah.
Can I
we never fought them, really.
Steal the grenade?
That's true.
Which grenade? No, she hands you the chemical.
No,
oh.
from Tyler.
Oh, okay. Sure, go ahead. Tyler, roll me a wisdom check to see if you notice it.
Oh, no.
Can I... Wait, hold on. Can I engage in small talk? Never mind, I don't need to.
Fucking 0.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, you got that. So anyway, the anti-Duddlepaw chemical bomb is a D20 weapon. It's designed to damage Duddlepaw with irritating chemicals. To detonate, turn a knob to activate a timer. Once 10 seconds pass, the bomb will create a larger, deadly, chemical-filled explosion. And it does a D20 of damage.
Cool.
Holy shit, Sticks.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
dysfunctional RPGs. Thank you for that raid.
Wow.
Yay!
Thank you.
That's awesome. And then I just want to get through one more section because ahead of you lies the universe ball processor. If you'd like to proceed onwards towards it.
I mean, why not? We already made it this far.
All right. Everyone give me a wisdom check real quick.
Hey, that's
I got a 0.
Man, my rolls tonight,
Boy.
Not good.
top
Not
tier.
Good. Not
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the spaghetti
I've-
plants in the crop farm.
Good. So,
I've rarely deviated from a 6.
Oh, those
There.
Dan level rolls.
what I'll say is,
Bringing it all down.
Gilroy, you notice that some of the robots that are like planting and stuff, like you'll see them put a seed in the ground and like they'll like water it and like all of a sudden a plant will just sprout to like almost full size. You do see a packet of those seeds that you could grab if you'd like, of instant growing seeds.
All right, I'm gonna grab those for sure.
Sure, put those on your sheet. And then we'll also say that Tyler,
Mhm.
as the muscle, you see that there are people, the robots are using laser hose for hoeing the ground, so to speak, which they look like a more effective weapon than even a club.
I'm gonna go up to one of them and ask if I can borrow one because I
Sure,
lost mine, or if they have any
Oh,
spare
yeah.
one, something like that.
Yep, it'll absolutely give you its laser hoe. Laser hose do a D8 of damage.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
D8.
You notice that the robots are transferring the harvested crops over to a circular teleport pad and phasing them away. You're not sure where that goes. You also see 3 trails of dirty footprints leading into the next room, which is what you've heard, according to the map, is the universe ball processor. Are you all proceeding forward?
Oh,
I
man,
mean-
the toe beeps are already in there.
Wait,
Yeah.
with 2 pairs of footprints
Let's
or 3?
get them.
3 pairs.
Okay.
There were three,
That's the right number.
three members of
toe
the
peeps.
I thought you said there were 3 toe beeps. I was confused why you said 2 pairs of feet.
How many packets of these seeds do I get? Just one?
Just the one. Real
Okay.
quick, I can tell you what they do.
Stuff.
They do stuff. Instant
I know what
growing
I'm
Do
gonna
seed.
they
do.
kill toe
A
beeps?
pack of seeds that grows into crops as soon as they make contact with soil of any sort.
Of soil of any sort?
Yeah. So
I'm going to take some soil with
throw
you
them on the
then.
ground and
Yeah.
plant. Yeah, you might want to take some soil.
I'm also, yes, going to take like pocketfuls of soil.
Fair enough. All right. So you move forward, you follow the tracks. You enter what seems to be some sort of factory with clunky slabs of ancient machinery in the midst of a noisy process. There's a hexagon-shaped screen on the wall reading Universe Ball, 78% processed. Everyone give me a wisdom roll real quick.
The brain did good, at least.
Wow. That's a 17
The rest
for
of us.
All right.
perception.
Those that beat a 10, which I think is Marvin and Gilroy. You notice 3 trails of dirty footprints that lead to a teleport pad. This telepad has a floating hologram above it that reads, User Manual Simulation. Step onto telepad to learn about universe balls. And there is a constant hum emanating from beneath the ground. You feel like there is something in the corner of your eye that your brain is refusing to notice. Oh wait, that's if you step on the pad. Never mind. Let's just say that yes, you see the holographic message that says user manual simulation, step onto telepad to learn about universe balls. I misread my own information.
Details.
And that is where we'll end tonight. Is
Oh,
for
no.
this thing.
Mm.
Our one shot has turned into a 4 shot.
I know,
That'll
I'm
be
sorry.
episode 4 out of 1.
That's okay.
Yeah.
John,
I've
yeah,
just been using this to add more fucked up lore to my world, so.
I appreciate that, and thank you, Joe, for letting me run this to conclusion and kind of thing as
Yeah,
we eventually
no
get
problem.
there. I'm having a wonderful time running it. I hope you're all having a great time. I hope chat's having a wonderful time watching us.
They should. There's enough innuendos to keep chat busy for days.
There is a fair amount of innuendos. But as we are at the end of the stream, let's see. Oh my God, so many. Dan, I believe what Chuck says is make words. And I think I
the words I usually
right next to me.
That's fair. The words I usually make are like, go check out our Discord because you can find our memes and frog things, talk about episodes, find us, Grove Imperial Studios, and Lollygaggers say, woo!
Absolutely. Definitely go check us out. We're fun people and we post fun memes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Also, possibly inappropriate things. But you know what?
Never,
if you're here and you've
never.
been watching it this time, you like
Never.
inappropriate. You do like it. Just say it. All right. Dan, who are you going to next? Who's going next?
Just because I know this will take care of most of the things left to say, let's go to Chuck.
Hey, that's me. Thanks for watching, everyone. Come hang out with us on Wednesday. We are playing the 2nd edition Dungeons & Dragons Adventure, The Night Below. You can catch John in that. Dan, I'm running it, along with Bert and Jeremy and Alex.
Ooh.
Yeah. So we're doing,
He has prettier feet than Chuck.
He really does. He really does. He's my brother-in-law, so I'm not going to comment too much because then we get into some hillbilly territory. But it's true. But anyway, yeah, Night Below, Wednesday nights, we're using Dungeon Crawl Classic, so shit's weird,
Ooh.
and I like it. And then, yeah, it looks like next Friday we'll be back for more Universe Ball Anthology.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know, John, I'll let you talk about it.
It's not your fault, it's...
Sure.
Is it my
Joe.
fault? I don't think so.
No, I'm putting it all of us.
Okay.
Joe, what do you got going on, or for us to look forward to?
Yeah. When we wrap this up, we're going to be kicking off the maiden campaign of Anvia. I've just been writing more and more story for you guys to go through, and there'll be all sorts of horrible things for you guys to explore.
Stop.
It'll be great.
Awesome.
Stop
Awesome.
writing
I'm
lore
looking
because
forward
I
to
have
it.
to run this eventually, and I am not going to remember any of your lore.
Again, the mechanics are not lore tied.
Okay.
You can play it in whatever setting you want.
Okay.
Go.
All right. Continue
We
on.
were playing Strahd and Anvia.
Right.
Good.
Right.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Tyler, you got any words to say?
No.
Okay.
Go visit your local arcades. I think I'm legally obligated to say that.
There you go.
Fair. Oh man, I'd love to go to an arcade.
Arcades are great.
Fucking hell. Jake,
I want to work.
what do you
It's
got
great.
for us?
My floor is still damp from the rainstorm blowing rain into my window.
It did indeed rain on your parade.
Sad.
All right.
It's either you or
uh,
April.
It's so I'm gonna do it because I want April to do our outro. If that's
It's a terrible
cool.
idea.
Okay.
I love this idea.
Uh-oh.
So I'm John with Defenders of Cobalt because they adopted me. We'll be back here Friday for more Universe Ball Anthology, the SSOS. And then also on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have on our YouTube channel, Defenders of Cobalt, we're doing an actual play with Chuck and April, also Stephen from the Lollygaggers, and Maitre, and we're doing the Age of Ashes Adventure Path, and oops, they're all goblins. And that was like training for doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is delightfully fun. If you've not checked it out, we're up to episode 56 because we release them in like bite-sized, like
Is it
20-minute
56?
chunks or so.
Jiminy.
46.
Something like
There's
that.
numbers.
Something like that. But
One
it's
of those
delightfully
numbers.
fun. And we definitely didn't have to re-record a session because of a corruption of a data file. but
never happens.
we have
Yeah.
a great time doing it. So please definitely come check it out. And then last but definitely not least, Marvin/April. What's your
Yeah,
closing
there
plug?
there was totally not a finger in a bear's butthole at some point, but start drugs, do fires, be gay, do crimes, make mistakes and regret nothing.
Do that.
DOK
Hey, that's like all of them.
endorses
I
all
think
of
so.
those.
Absolutely.
Goodbye.
All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Bye.